Greetings, Hotep tribunal leaders, tribe members, and the village at large. I welcome you today. If you are here, apparently you have some sort of heart for social justice and activism. You no doubt have had run ins or experience of some sort with the government, law. You experienced some sort of injustice. I am seeking you and calling you out. You are my village, you are my tribal members, and hopefully tribal leaders. So, before we begin to explain about what prompted the Village Project and why I'm involved in it, let's open up with a prayer. Calling our Creator, Ochasi, Ogun, Ascended Masters, Ministering Spirits, Guides, and Energies named and unnamed, all of our Orisha, in the midst of confusion, grant us discernment. In the face of injustice, give us courage and spiritual might. In the threat of aggression, may we stand tall with clear voices and have strength for the fight. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So, as I said, this village project came out of my own personal experiences and witnesses to the average person being on this land, being dragged by the powers that be, the all caps fictional entities that actually have us enslaved and rule our lives. And so, this is what this project is about. It's about us being free from that. To further explain, let's talk about what the Village Project is. Our goal is romancing the dominant paradigm into creating a safe, sane, and consensual existence. The dominant paradigm would be, again, any of those other things that are controlling us and keeping us from our natural rights and our God given way of being. Against the private persons, again, that would be anybody that is indigenous to this planet, free from tyranny and terroristic threats of a domestic nature. And again, the only thing that provides terroristic threats of a domestic nature would be our cops, our governments, our militaries, and those people that do conspire against our freedoms. What we plan on doing with this village project is to create cells and villages. We plan on enforcing and creating our own government of consent of the people without legalese and ambiguity. That's a lot of where they keep us enslaved is by us being completely confused because they're speaking in a foreign language. We also plan on perfecting and implementing a 10-point plan. How can you be a part of this movement? You can be a part of the movement by joining our mailing list and following us on Instagram. Again, I will show you our email, which is thefamilyfirstvillage@gmail.com. Family, number one, with ST at the end, okay? So the numerological definition of first, not the word written out. The Family First Village at gmail.com is how you can do our donations. We can look for us on so how can you be a part of the movement? By joining our mailing list at familyfirstvillage@gmail.com. First being the number one with ST, not written out. On Instagram, it's Village Project _family first. You can come on board by sharing your gifts, wisdom, your stories, and your resources. We do need volunteers and donations. That means IT support, documentarians, because we would like to keep track of how we work through this progress for our own safety as well as for our understanding and overstanding. We need office supplies. We need social media ambassadors. If it is your heart to actually share monetarily, then you can also assist with crowdfunding. Look for us at familyfirstvillage@gmail.com. Again, that's how you can reach us through Google Wallet or through Cash App. What you get with crowdfunding, for a minimal donation of $5, you become a member, which keeps you abreast of all activities of the tribe, how we're beginning to organize. You'll receive a newsletter, access to the updated jurisdiction script, which can be used to get your cases dismissed for courts. And you'll also have information on other forms of documentation that may be needed. To be clear, though, we do not offer legal advice. We offer study references and support. We do this for edutainment purposes and education